Hey, what's up, Facebook Live? Listen, we're late. I don't want to hear shit about it. Things are going on over here. People are touching buttons no one asked them to touch. We got news reports from last Thursday playing. Nobody seems to care. That's fine. Let's just keep not caring. You know, we got that going on. Everyone and their mother's got COVID. The whole NFL, the President of the United States of America. Everybody's having a good time. You know, just eat a pumpkin spice muffin. Everything will be fine. Why am I shouting?
I don't know.
Probably due to the headphones.
Yeah.
Got a lot of problems with you people, and now you're going to hear about them. I'm cold, then I'm hot. What am I going through? Menopause? It was 150 degrees in here before. Now it's nipple fest. I can't regulate my internal temperature. I didn't touch a thing. What's up?
I haven't showered probably in 3 or 4 days.
Ethan hasn't showered in 3 or 4 days. There's a lot going on, folks. A lot going on, but you know, if it wasn't for Ethan and I being here, you wouldn't hear about it because we're playing news from 2019. It is 2020, isn't it? Cool. So there's a Monday night football doubleheader tonight because of the positive COVID test from Cam Newton. They had to cancel or postpone the Chiefs and Patriots yesterday. Raiders didn't win, which is why you didn't hear the Autumn Wind as a Pirate. Miserable. They started out 2-0, lost the last 2 games. Very winnable games. No one seems to care over there either. You know, commitment to excellence, my ass. How's everybody doing? Happy Monday. Happy Monday. That's what people say, right? Happy Monday. Take it in the face. So we didn't get a chance to do a proper live and local, so I'll tell you what I would have done if we had everything in place. Ethan put together an excellent blog about on i95rock.com about the many of Connecticut's legendary haunted attractions that will be open. These are all open? These places?
The blog has what's open and what's not open.
So it's not all open.
No, not all of them are open. The big ones, the most popular ones,
The Big Daddies?
are open.
Can we stop hearing about whose eyes it is? There we go.
I kind of want to find out whose eyes they are. That's just me.
So the popular ones are all open.
Yeah, but I wouldn't say that.
Right.
It depends on your definition of popular.
Fright Haven,
Right.
October 31st, with masks required and temperature checks for patrons and staff. So they're going to have September 12th to the 31st. Fright Haven is in Stratford, Connecticut.
And how do monsters in a haunted house, how do they get acrylic screens up in front of them? I mean, they don't care.
No. Legends of Fear in Shelton, September 26th to October 31st will be open with masks and temperature checks required. Right. Shuttle service. I went up to Shelton over the weekend. I'm going to tell you all about it in an article that I'm going to write later. It's a review. It's a positive review. And what's worse than a positive review when reading it or writing it? Well worth the trip. You should go too.
That's right.
5 stars, 2 thumbs.
That's not 250 words.
You son of a bitch. Gary, F Monday is right. Monday is ass. You know, normally I come in here all happy. You know, Monday signifies the end of being forced into doing social activities. That's what it means. And getting back to work, which I love. But then you come here and everyone's touched everything. If you ever come to work here, any of you, let me just tell you something right now. If you touch anything other than the microphone button, I'm going to hit you in the neck with a lead pipe because you have no business touching anything but the microphone. No one does except for Ethan, myself, or the engineers.
Yeah, and that's going to hurt too.
Yeah. Ethan, myself, the engineers, period, don't touch anything but the microphone button. Are we clear?
Evidently, we're not.
Okay? Because there's a show that needs to be performed each and every weekday morning from 5:30 to 10. And it's kind of difficult to do if, unbeknownst to us, someone has gone around shutting everything off, pushing buttons that don't belong to them, and then you go to perform a simple function and it's not available to you due to all the button touching. You follow?
Well, thanks for clarifying.
Are we clear?
Yeah. Your eyes.
All right, where were we? So then Nightmare on Wolcott Street. Wolcott. No one can say that. Is it Wolcott?
It's Wolcott. Wolcott. Wolcott.
But it's spelled
That's
Walcott.
I understand that, but it's not pronounced Walcott.
I'm not from there, so I don't care so much about that. October 2nd to the 31st. They're open Friday, Saturday, and Sundays. And you got to wear a mask. Trail of Terror, October 2nd to November 1st with mask required. Walk-up ticket sales. How many did you do? There's 87 of them. David DeJesus. Some of these are scary. Scary looking.
In your eyes.
Nama. Morning. Bill, Pamela, Gary, Jason, Krista. Good morning, everyone. It's a delight to have you along. Giants can't win a game to save their life.
So we're going to take this song, ladies and gentlemen.
Right.
Now, picture me in the recording studio, okay? I'm the producer.
You're the producer?
Can we get like 14 people in there around the microphone
Sure.
and just make noises to finish up the song?
Yeah, why do they do that?
Whatever
Every
you want to
rock
do,
and
it's
roll
okay with me.
Yeah, everything's fine. Everybody do what it is you want to do.
I'm glad you're here.
And then things will end up this way.
It's the home of rock and roll, by the way, 6:32. Sorry I'm late this morning. But hey, what are you going to do? Just wanted to add to the goodness of Monday morning.
The goodness. You certainly did.
All right, let's get a traffic update.
All right, and then I'll do the news.
Thank you. Here's Kelly Quinn on the I-95 right now traffic update.
I need the audio. I'm going to do 3 stories. I'm going to do Trump audio, absentee voting, and then a story out of Queens.
Okay.
And then I'll yell into the microphone. And then I'll forget that I also have to do sports.
Okay, well, at least you predicted everything.
Oh, we clear.
Well, thank you, Kelly. That's 6:33. Let's get some news.
Yeah, yesterday President Trump says he's learned a lot about COVID-19 since being infected with the disease.
Learned a lot about COVID. I learned it by really going to school. This is the real school. This isn't the let's read the book school. And I get it, and I understand.
Good to know. Absentee voting is underway in Connecticut. There's reportedly nearly 500,000 absentee ballot applications already processed across the state. State leaders urging residents to use the special drop box in their communities. The deadline to put them in there is 8 p.m. on Election Day. So we'll get the results sometime around 2021. That'll be good. Police have shut down a Queens karaoke bar for the 3rd time in just 30 days for violating the city's COVID-19 rules. Because we all have to get out and sing Paradise by the Dashboard Light no matter what.
And that's excessive.
Even
8-minute song.
we have got to. Who cares about a global pandemic? I've got to sing my karaoke.
Right.
And if, by the way, if you pick Paradise by the Dashboard Light, you are a selfish SOB.
Or Mustang sound.
It's just too long.
It is.
There are people been waiting all night to sing their song. And you got to go up there and meet it. You got to go meatloaf on that ass. That is the news. Let's check sports. The Giants were kept out of the end zone. We need to make it official.
Yeah. There we go.
Giants kept out of the end zone in a 17-9 loss to the Rams in Los Angeles. They fall to 0-4. They are as inept could be. Fines and possible suspensions could be coming after Giants receiver Golden Tate and Rams cornerback Jalen Ramsey got into a fight at midfield after yesterday's game. Why don't you save some of that energy for, the plays you're supposed to run? The Patriots and Chiefs are scheduled to play tonight. Kansas City game moved from yesterday to tonight, pending further coronavirus test results. And the Yankees and Rays play game 1 of the ALDS tonight at Petco Park in San Diego. It's one of Major League Baseball's postseason bubble sites. Garrett Cole and Blake Snell are the starters. The Heat are back in the NBA Finals. Jimmy Butler scored 40 points. And Miami turned back the Lakers 115-104 in Game 3 in Orlando. That's your check on Sportsy.
All right, check on weather to kick off this wonderful week. Partly sunny, high around 68 today. Tomorrow, slight chance of sprinkles before 3. Partly sunny with a high around 69.
Ever since you called for rain, it's been raining.
Well, we need the rain.
We did it.
Enough of the rain?
It's enough of the rain.
30%.
Yesterday was okay, but otherwise it's been raining ever since you said it.
30% chance of rain on Wednesday. Partly sunny, later on up around 71. Currently, it's 46, chilly, nipply degrees.
Right, and we got missed headlines coming up.
That's right.
They're like little cities
Son of a
full
bitch.
of different interneting
Wow, that's
boroughs.
loud.
That's loud. Okay, which round is first?
The one that says Miss Headlines 1?
I didn't label them because of reasons.
Okay, well, you had stuff to do. Your job and mine.
I guess this is it. Let me look at the two of them. There's a flow and a tone, you understand? And now I can't remember which flow I picked.
All right, let's just do this one.
Okay, this is round one.
Okay.
All right, coming up in missed headlines, you son of a beach. We got a woman in Florida.
Florida, you say?
Meth, junk. That's all I'm going to say about that. COVID-19 responsible for an erotic novel that's going viral. I'm listening to insurance commercials for some reason. And we got salmonella outbreak going on for us because we don't have enough diseases. So let's get salmonella, y'all.
Why don't we just everybody just take their goddamn masks off? Do whatever you want to do. Let's get the herd mentality going.
Let's
Because
go, baby.
No one's paying attention.
Take your mask off and lick a stranger. You know,
No one's paying attention. No one cares.
it doesn't matter. Nothing matters. You know, that's where we are. Nothing matters. Once you get to that point, that could be scary. Because I'm getting there. How many people are getting to, who cares? Nothing matters. So many, right?
So easy to do.
So easy to do is just give up. You know, I love giving up. You know that. Come from a long line of quitters.
Maybe giving up will eliminate the socialization on the weekends.
Do you remember that Seinfeld episode?
Which one?
George says he's come from a long line of quitters.
Yeah. Yeah.
I love that.
Oh, God.
Ah, you son of a bitch. You know, you guys familiar with ergonomics? Neither are the people that run this company. Because what they have done is reverse ergonomics. You know, when things are ergonomically correct, they're made for your health, safety, and efficiency. Things are set up in a certain way so that you can do your job the best you possibly can. We've gone the other way here. Any way that they can set it up so you can bang your goddamn knee, get your finger stuck in something.
Sure.
Have to walk 6 city blocks to the printer to get one piece of paper. That's what we do here. We dare to be different.
Where's my phone?
We dare to get wild.
Ah, shit. I gotta go get my phone. I'll be right back.
You got to get your phone.
My phone, I left it in the car.
Oh, good that you're prepared this morning.
Oh, yeah.
Preparation is key. Just look, Ethan is a test case for preparation this morning. It's again the opposite of what you're supposed to do. But whatever. Everybody's having fun, doing what they want. Things from 50 years ago that men found seriously attractive. Is this clickbait or is this a real article? Lighter skin, rail thin bodies, not into it. Flat chests, not into it. Flat butts, not into it. Exposed legs, yes please. The Lolita look, no thank you. Going braless, yes please. Long straight hair, down with that. Subservience, nah. Sobriety, what? Smoking, no. Unemployment, leg makeup, what are we talking about here? That's a weird article. But they got me. I'll tell you, they got me.
All right.
With the clickbait. Coffee's awful.
Well,
Just awful.
that's an everyday thing.
My dad and I went to Shelton over the weekend.
Yeah.
Pick up pierogies for my mom's birthday.
It's a long way to go for pierogies.
Great pierogies. That's the article I'm going to write. I'm doing a review of this place.
All right. What do you have so far besides, hey, great place, go there?
2 thumbs up. Great place.
Yeah.
5 stars. You should go there. Well worth the trip.
Mm-hmm.
I'm up to about 70 words. I got all these pictures, you see. But the more pictures you put in the pictures, the more pictures you put in there, the more words you have to write associated with the picture.
Yeah.
I'm just going to repeat myself.
Okay. That's a good move. Okay.
So we get in the car,
72543.
and I had way too much coffee, and I worked out. So now my stomach is upset. So we had to stop so I could use the bathroom midway through.
Yeah.
I could barely breathe. I'm just sitting there like, just trying to breathe, holding on tight, like I'm on a roller coaster, trying not to poop my pants. He's yelling at me about drinking too much coffee. You probably have an ulcer. All this awfulizing stuff when I really just had to use the bathroom.
Sure.
So that was fun.
Always good to go on a little trip with your dad.
A little trip with your dad, yeah. That was a lot of fun. It's just shouting at me about ulcers.
Right.
I said, you realize if I do have an ulcer, you're contributing to it right now.
Yeah.
All right? You're burrowing an even bigger hole in my stomach.
But that's his way.
That's his way. He's an ulcer waiting to happen.
Wow. Okay. Okay.
You're giving me ulcers that I didn't have. But a great place. Beautiful ride, I tell you. Beautiful ride going up Route 34. I'm going to do a review of Route 34. Well worth the trip from anywhere. 5 stars.
Newly paved between there and there.
5 stars, 2 thumbs up. Really pretty.
Why are my headphones on?
Hey, how about that Stevenson Dam, everybody? That's one hell of a dam.
That's right. There's the Stevenson Dam. There's Lake Zor over this way.
If you like dams, have I got a trip for you? And then, can the valley make up its mind about what it's supposed to look like?
No.
It is a hodgepodge of money and not money. Right? One block, you're convinced, you know, that it had been recently shelled during a military strike. And then the next block is beautiful and the houses are beautiful.
I don't know.
I'm not here, you know, to make fun of the valley, but let's just call some things what they are. You know, I didn't know where I was. Can we make up our mind and create some sort of identity?
It's a goddamn miracle you're here. Not lost somewhere in the valley.
Oh, we got lost. You find this place?
You and your father both waving your arms?
Waving our arms. He had a bad plan. I had a worse plan. Let's mix our plans together and find our way there in 4 hours.
Well, it sounds like a blast. What a day trip.
Lama says I'm an ass and he loves me for it.
Yeah.
No, I didn't stop at the Dunkin' Donuts to use the bathroom. I went to the Shell station across from the liquor store.
That's lovely.
Yeah, I think it's a Shell.
Yeah.
Whatever. But I got to give you a review. I'll tell you, if you have to use the bathroom in an emergency situation, I'll give it 4 stars, 1 thumb up.
Yeah?
Yeah, as far as gas station bathrooms go.
Wow.
It was all right. Yeah, I'm going to get some hate mail about the valley now.
You are.
Yeah, I just, everybody relax. You know, pump the brakes. I'm not from there. I went there, and I had some observations. It's not the end of the world. If you love where you live, it doesn't change anything. What I just said doesn't change a thing about the history. One guy told me I am shit last week because I said something, I don't know if it was New Fairfield or New London that I mentioned.
Yeah.
Then he started telling me about the history of the place and how Danbury sucks. And I'm an idiot, and I'm shit because I mentioned
Has
that
he heard the show before?
the town is boring.
Yeah.
You know, stay calm. And he built this land. That's the other thing. He's apparently my forefathers. Reviewing my review of his town from the grave. He built this town, him and his family.
Who's that nice syndicated female jock?
Oh, Delilah.
Yeah, he needs to turn.
He can listen to Delilah. She'll never
There won't
say
be any bitching and moaning.
No, she'll never.
Everything is nice.
Dog his. Your plan worked my ass, Dad. It did not work.
And you're still arguing.
Still
long
arguing.
after the trip.
I got one ear that works, and now that doesn't want to work.
That's a problem.
But headphones are no kind of investment. They all go south, no matter how good
Eventually,
they are.
Yes. But I keep buying them. I keep buying those headphones.
You do. And then when they're down to one ear, I take them.
That's right. You take them, and I buy another pair.
Yeah.
I can't do one ear.
All right, let's go. I'm ready to do Miss Headlines. How long are we going to bite the dust here? with Freddie.
25 more seconds of biting the dust.
25 more seconds. Hey, we're going to get to you. Valeria, Chris, Paul, Brian, what's up? Good morning.
It's not gonna be a shootout.
Lama said, I don't think people from the Valley can read or write.
Whoa, Lama.
You said that, not me.
Lama coming in hot.
I just laughed at it.
Oh, we're not going to be on.
Hey,
995, home of rock and roll at
Check it out.
995rock.com. Just go from talking to our
Facebook Live.
audience to our live audience who are listening to the radio.
A lot of things got said this morning
Right.
because of reasons. Coming up after traffic, we're going to do Miss Headlines round 1.
Do you regret any of the things that were said this morning?
Not yet.
Okay.
Not until somebody complains about them.
All
It's
right.
3 o'clock in the afternoon and I'm exhausted.
Sure.
And then I have to deal with them and their nonsense
Uh-huh.
by saying, yeah, man, whatever. Sorry.
And that's just your wife. Partly sunny today.
Well crafted.
Up around 68 degrees. Here's Kelly Quinn with the traffic.
We got the vice presidential debate tomorrow night. You hear me? Hey, we got the vice presidential debate tomorrow night, right?
I don't know.
All right, sir. All right.
I can't talk about politics anymore. I promised the guy in the shop.
Yeah, I'm not gonna either. Except,
I've
tough.
got an agenda. I've learned I have an agenda.
is that right?
Here we go.
Wow, interesting. Good thing you're super powerful. Oh, good. Buttons are falling off. We got no food. We got no
knobs
show,
coming off
no
the board.
jobs. Our pets' heads are falling off. We got knobs falling off the board.
Knobs falling off the board.
Maybe if people would stop touching the knobs
Yeah.
that are not associated with their show,
Right.
things would be fine.
You don't need to
By
come
the
into the
way,
station and not be on the air and come in and start playing with the knobs.
there's only one knob that is associated with your show,
Yeah.
unless you're the Ethan and Lou show. So stop touching the other ones. Okay.
Do we have that all under control now?
Yeah.
Okay. 52-year-old woman. Her name is Beth Ann Frank. Her name is Beth Ann. And she's in St. Pete Beach, Florida.
Florida, you say?
On Thursday, she called the cops and then had them come to her house because she had a problem. Now, she bought a bag of meth for $20. Okay, and she wanted to turn it over to them because it was quote junk.
Sure.
So I guess it was not what that means, bad meth, right?
Yeah.
Well, the cops tested the crystals inside the bag and they came back positive for meth. So junk or not, Beth Ann was arrested for felony possession of a controlled substance, which is the norm.
Yeah, the cops don't care if you got Walter White stuff
Right.
or the garbage.
And if you're calling the cops because your meth is bad, that says a whole lot about you and the people you live with.
Yeah, yeah. And buying methamphetamine is just ripe with risk. There are many risks that you engage in when you go to make this purchase.
Right.
But what you need to understand is there is no Better Business Bureau for drugs. There's no one to call should you get a bad batch. It's just what it is. Your only recourse is to go and punch your dealer in the face, and then, again, another risky move.
And we having to tell you that is very sad.
Yeah, correct.
Very sad indeed.
Right.
Okay, here we go. We have a new erotic romance novel centered around the coronavirus already
This is the best.
setting the internet ablaze.
Yeah.
It's called Kissing the Coronavirus by M.J. Edwards. Follows a female scientist who becomes attracted to a COVID-19 sample and then starts a sexual relationship with a man infected with a strain of the virus. The synopsis says M.J. Edwards, a pen name, is just trying to make some money with his debut novel after losing their real job. Users online have had mixed reactions, with some calling it ridiculous and others saying it's intentional comedic relief.
Read it. There's a portion of it there. Can you read it?
Which portion?
Oh, maybe it's over
No,
here.
it's not, there's no portion.
I have it over here.
Okay.
This is great stuff.
All right.
And I want to find more excerpts from the book because...
Give me a hit of that.
Okay. Alexa felt a rush of excitement every time she picked up the corona sample, like a pulsating erect penis, desperate to unleash its devastation on anyone who touched it.
Well written.
What are we talking about here? It's the greatest book ever.
Well, they were right about comedic relief.
We got to find more. I'm loving this book.
I think we should find the book and daily read excerpts from the book.
Let's do it.
What do you think?
Let's get wild
Okay.
with it. We're going to have to purchase it. You need to buy it.
There are 2 salmonella outbreaks in the United States right now.
Well, we need salmonella.
We
We
do.
don't have enough diseases.
The CDC has traced both of them back to exotic pets.
Good. Yeah, well, we need those too.
32
I've been talking about this for years. Everybody tells me I'm an idiot. Shut up. You know, fine. Everybody has their right to do whatever they want. They're into exotic pets. Let it be.
Right.
Oh, okay.
That's
Now
right.
we all have salmonella.
Right.
But I only said that 8 years ago.
Exactly.
And here we are spreading diseases. Tell me about the exotic pets that are spreading another disease.
There are 32 people in 17 states now with 1 strain of
Here
salmonella,
we go.
and the overwhelming majority of them had contact with a pet hedgehog.
Well, we need those.
Yeah.
Well, of course we need hedgehogs.
Did you see the picture of the
It's
hedgehog?
my right to have a hedgehog. Of course, I love hedgehogs. You know, leave everybody alone. You know, don't say anything. Mind your business until we have hedgehogs spreading diseases. Now, what are we going to do about this? Huh?
You sound a little upset over there.
Because I'm going to get the hedgehog
Right.
salmonella.
13 people in 8 states with a different strain of salmonella, and the overwhelming majority of them had contact with a pet bearded dragon.
Yeah, we're going to need to wear helmets to avoid the bearded dragon hedgehog salmonella. The president won't wear the helmet. Now he's got the hedgehog salmonella.
Right.
The Kansas City Chiefs and Cam Newton will have the hedgehog salmonella. Here we go.
The people who've been going to that karaoke bar, it's been closed 3 times.
Singing Paradise by the Dashboard
Right.
Light with a bearded dragon on their shoulder.
Correct.
Because it's my right.
Fortunately, no one's died yet from either strain, but 12 people have been hospitalized. CDC believes all the cases will be tied back to a pet dealer or dealers who had groups of infected animals and sold them as pets without realizing they'd be spreading salmonella in the process.
You know, there's nothing better than snuggling up with a bearded dragon.
Well, it says keep your distance here. Thank you for that.
Well, that's what I was
That
saying.
word of advice.
10, 12,
Right,
8,
right.
7 years ago, 4 years, over and over and over again. But hey, leave everybody alone. Let them do what they want, you know, because it's fine, and it's their business, and it's their right to do it. Don't ever question whether we need a bearded dragon or a hedgehog. Ever. You know, because it's not my business.
Right.
If you don't like it, fine. But you don't have to worry about it, because I want a bearded dragon. Well, now I'm going to get a disease because of you and your friggin' bearded dragon. Thanks.
Hope you're all happy.
Yeah.
All right. Those are your missed headlines,
Thank
by
you.
the way.
Are we clear on how I feel here? Have we made it clear on how I feel? Okay, good, good. Guess what? No salmonella because you had bearded dragons for 8 years. Well, those 8 years went well for you, Kristen. I'm glad to hear it. And guess what? Salmonella coming your way. All right? Things have changed. All right? It's not a safe bearded dragon world anymore. 17 states, not 2 states, 17 states. You know? So get ready for salmonella. Maybe you're asymptomatic for 8 years. You know? All right, I gotta go because I'm gonna say some more things here. Goodbye.